Hey there, it's Lynda Cromar, and I'm going to continue my training to help you out so that you understand how to use the Power Lead system. And one of the things that I think a lot of people might get misunderstanding about is that obviously you want to create a capture page and a sales page that go together. And one of the things that might happen is that you might want to do this from not for Power Lead system, but for some other product or service or MLM that you're part of, which most everyone else does. So you kind of have to do this a little bit differently than you would do if you were just going to use it for the Power Lead system. And so I wanted to share with you kind of the most important steps and in the order of the steps. So what usually happens, I'm going to go first to where people think they should start, and where they think you should start is from the capture page. Okay, so when you go from the capture page, you have two choices. You can go become a prospect of whatever you want, or you can become or they can become a free lead system forever member, which means you're offering them the product, the product itself that we're in right now. And if you want it to be for whatever you want, you're going to want this to be pointing to a sales page that takes them where you want them to go. So if you have not as yet created that, then that would be not possible because it's not in here yet, right? So this isn't where you're going to start. Where you're actually going to start is the companies that you promote. And so as you can see, I do have two in here right now. One that is this system that we're in, and the other one, Wake Up Now, which is what I produce. So the very first thing I actually did was create this this sales page, and I started out by giving them where it would show up here. And if you look in here now, you can see that I actually have things in here. Wake Up Now 1 and 2, which are actually different things that they have created. But as you can see, there are some pages in here, but they may or may not be what you want. And so what's really good is that you need to start out, first of all, with making sure that you have the companies that you're going to produce, that you're going to represent in here, and you can actually add new ones from that tab I just showed you each time if you want to. So so when you're doing companies that you promote, you can actually add on a new one by coming down here and adding it. And it would just give you, you can put in here what you want. Say I was going to do a different one for Wake Up Now, then you would click to save, and now it's going to give you the option of putting a link in here as soon as it comes up. Right. So now when you put something here, okay, we wanted to do Wake Up Now, and I'm going to put 2, and I'm going to click that. So now that's going to make it possible for us to put in more things. So when you put this in here, it's going to actually give you this option, and since I have that link in there, I may have to do it from a different position. But now the next thing that has to happen is that you have to kind of go into your actual web pages you've created or are about to create, and I'm going to show you what I did create. In other words, here is my web pages created already, and I have 2 in here so far. So if I wanted to create a new one, I could actually copy one that's already in place, or I could create something brand new. So there is This one is a capture page, and this is a capture page, and this is actually uh, uh, a sales page link that takes you to that. And if we wanted to go and review that, it would look. We could go look at it right now. And basically, what I did is I created something that kind of sandwiches between um, uh, the finished product, and then it will show a button that allows them to go ahead and sign up with Wake Up Now. One thing that I like is that you can make things more about learning and to teaching them something than always making it a shove it in your face kind of presentation. Why make it that? I don't think it's necessary, and this is a really good video that explains our products in detail, and so that's why I liked that one. So if I were to create a new one, I would go back and I would go actually to web pages, my web pages again. But what we could do instead of keeping this one is we could copy, and that would allow me to actually make a new one that I want. I could change this part here, and then once you have one made, you don't have to start from scratch. And so you would go ahead and change the title enough that it isn't the same title. So now here is the same page I created before. I already have some things in place that will be useful. And then we have, at least I know in my case, I have a lot of resources already available to me. So what I do is I go out to YouTube and find a video that I think would be useful to me. Okay, so I spent a few minutes just looking at videos so that I could choose a good video. I just put up Wake Up Now, and I decided that I liked this one. So I have that one set aside. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here. And because this one has a little bit different thought pattern behind it, I'm going to use his title that he put up here. And we're probably going to put it in here instead of what we have here. And I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go ahead and say okay to that, because this could be a good follow-up if somebody isn't sure what they want to do. So after I've done that part, I think I'll leave a lot of what I've already done alone, except for the bottom, because we want it to go to a different place. Now I've got this already, but I want, so we have it going here, any company capture. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So what we really want is the corporate URL of Wake Up Now, and I need to actually get to that. And I want it to go to a different place. I'm going to test this anyway. I think it's the one that I made earlier. Or we can have it go to a new URL altogether. It gives you that option. You can say another, and you can have, like for instance, I have some web pages that I have already put up here. We can get to it quickly. For instance, I've got a really good one here that explains from our own team, and then it's a 4-page video thing, then I think I'll have it go there instead. And we have the option of it going in, you know, having other text, but I'm going to actually not have it do that. And then, so now I've got that completed, and the only thing left to do is add a new video, which I've already saved that I want it to go to a video from YouTube. So the only thing I have to do now is grab this share code that's in. You want the embed code, and you want to, before you actually grab it, make sure that you are not, where's the show more? Okay, make sure that you are not getting other videos, because some of them show, you know, player, you know, if they have, okay, see, I'm not looking for this to be, he's got a lot of links in there, but it's okay. But what I'm looking for is, I don't want it to show suggested videos. I don't want it to show a playlist. So double check that isn't checked. And then I'm going to select this code here, and I'm going to go save that in that new page I'm creating, and put it here. And then I'm going to save that. And now I'm going to go view this one. It's going to be a different video than the one I had before that I showed you.
What's going on, guys? It's Julian Kushner. We have another.
So as you can see, it's a different video, and it's a different headline, and that's going to be of help to me as I go along. Now I gave it a name already, so now I'm going to go ahead and create or have a capture page leading to that page. So first of all, I can go to one I created already, and I want it with a custom testament that uses an opt-in form, or it does not. Yes, we do. Let's see. Yeah, we do want it to have the opt-in. And so now we have these choices, or we can go to the ones that they created, which are easier to work with. And we're going to actually choose the domain for, so we need to have that have a different domain. I messed up here. Okay, I know what I want to do right here is click copy, so that I'm not redirecting that same website I already created, because I want to leave that. And then we want to make this become, we want to make that become a prospect of whatever you want. In other words, it's not going to be showing the Power Lead system stuff. So you want to roll down to where it says any company lead pages, and any of these that you can see in here are going to be the ones that you can actually work with. And then I do suggest that you actually make this, I think you have to change the name first. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to decide what page we like, and we decide whether we want name and email, or whether we want name, email, and phone number. I like to get the phone number. It just shows that that person's a little more serious. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. No, I'm not. Yeah, I want to get to where it says any company lead capture pages. So you do want one of those. I don't want one that has a video. I already have 2 videos that are going to be seen. So I'm going to choose this one, I think. The one with the ocean. I like that. And then the only thing left to do here is actually click Make Me a Copy. Now you have the option of naming this. So I'm going to name this Wake Up Now Funnel number 2, because I don't want it to be the same one as the one before, and I don't want it to say welcome. Okay, on this page we will show how and why Wake Up Now can help you. All right, and we want this to be a subdomain. The reason why we did copy is because we're not looking to change this first website. We're looking to create a new one. And I already have one with Lynda, so I could say, oops, which is the initials for Wake Up Now, 2 with Lynda. So we know what that is. And I already have it, going to where I want it to go. Actually, we don't want it to go here. We want it to go to a page we already created. Remember, we just created a page. We created Wake Up Now sales page 2. So let's find that. Where are you, Wake Page? It's not showing it to me. Why are you not showing it to me? Or we could go ahead and put that same page right here. Whoops, that's not what's supposed to be there. That's the YouTube. See, you can make mistakes and you can still succeed. I have this really awesome page that was already created just recently. And so make sure you're not doubling up on the HTTP. And I can actually make that copy go right there to that web page. And so now we want to look and see if we like some of the, have a better picture that we might like. And of course, now it has some information in here that we don't necessarily want. I don't want it to say this. Discover is a good word. How people are changing their world by using this simple product, because it's really a product. Okay, and then we want to change in this. I want to change this to $600 because this would make this the truth. And then make sure that you've edited whatever you're going to edit. And then you can save this and go to the next step. Now let's view this page, see what we have. So here it is. Here is that capture. And I have that one going . I'm going to be deleting myself out of the system anyway, so it doesn't matter. So now see where this goes. See, this goes to the page I decided it was going to go to. And it's going to explain in detail with very easy process to create that. And I did that in just a few minutes time. So see how simple and easy that you can create whatever you want, really, from this system. It's really amazing.